Hi there, Pam again, Pam's Paper Place. I'm going to share the last of the Boho's journals that I've recently made, and this is number 3. So this is Boho Gypsy number 3. It has some of the same similar fabrics, the velvet, the vintage bark cloth, this really pretty like tapestry upholstery fabric, some more here. And then it has the wood button, the same fringe, and then this trim here. It has some doilies here. We have some more beads and charms. And then a beautiful beaded trim here. And then here we have the tassel. It has some of these handmade or paper beads and this gold little dangle here, and then a wood tag here, and then it has some more little paper beads there, and then these wood beads on a sari fabric piece. So this is Boho number 3, and it has this little button here, wood button, and then there's a pin with the key and 3 of these little coins. And then, like the others, it has this chiffon tie, and it has little sparkles in it like the others. Let's open it up. Okay, I have a few shadows here, sorry about that. Like the others, I'm going to take this tassel off right now. It has some gold trim at the top going across, and then we'll have a pocket here. There's some pretty fringe, and then it has some washi tape here, beautiful quality papers, and it has the pocket here, and then you can see some of the lace at the bottom and the charm dangles, and they have little gold charm and the little sequins. And we have this pocket with this fabric and this trim here. This journal belongs to. It's been sewn around. And here, beautiful trim, and then I have some kind of a yarn little trim here. And then on the side is beautiful beading, or I guess I don't know what you call this jewel trim that goes all the way along the side here. And then we have a pocket here that you could journal. And then also right here you have a pocket, Bloom Wild and Free. Just need to ink around the edges on the side. And then you also can see the sheer fabric here, which is on the side with the pretty ruffle with eyelash trim down the middle. And then on here, there's a little feather, and that tucks this paper in here. She's kind. That's part of a little story. Then we have a tag here. And some stationery. And on the back, I have printed this paper here. pretty all together. And then here we have some, I think this is avocado dyed paper here. And here's from a digital kit. Look down that lonesome road. A little song paper. And here's a little envelope, and I added this pretty trim here. Like a beaded trim. And we have a tag. I sewed a little fabric tab to the top. There's some little boho paper there. And here is a paper bag. Nice crinkly bag and some pretty trim here. A boho fabric and trim there. And then inside the bag is writing paper, or a large journal card actually. And here is, in some of the edges I've torn, and here is some lace and gold fabric and a couple tiny little sequins there. And here we have this little journal tag, and it fits like that here. I added a gem here. It says a gypsy soul isn't lost in looking. A gypsy soul is one who loves movement and finding the pulse in nature and flight as a metaphor. One who thinks everything is music. One who knows and holds an inward and therefore outwardly contagious kind of freedom. And I added that here. This little belly band has a label. And then here I added pretty trim and to this. And I forgot what this was. So it's a little envelope. I'll add something to the envelope. And that pretty little lady there. And on this page, we have this little tuck here with some little sari trim. And we have a tag that I collaged some fabrics to on this Bohemian Gypsy Bohemian background. It's a digi with Dale's Not Too Shabby Chic. Here's some more of that avocado dyed paper. It says, "You are beautiful." That's a cute story, and you could write there. And also, it's a pocket. Writing papers. Add a trim, paper trim here that matches this. And then here, this tucks in here. And you have writing paper. And also, it talks about this little story. It's so cute. And she said, because she believed her mother was the most beautiful mother in the world, most beautiful woman in the world. And then her mother said, "Some people see with their eyes alone, others see with their hearts too. I'm grateful and lucky that you see with your heart as well as your eyes." I just love that story. I've never heard it before. So I added a couple pages of this book to all three journals. The pictures, cute. And here I cut around this, so it's like an invisible pocket. Added this cute little tag there. And here's some beautiful trim angled off to the side here, and there's a dangle, and look how pretty this paper is. It kind of glitters. And then here I have this little postcard. It went well with that. And then I made a little tiny booklet. It has wagons, gypsy wagons, like this gypsy wagon here. And some more little papers. goes in here. And then we have beautiful pocket, this sparkly fabric, and then this beautiful little band here. And in this pocket, and it kind of went well with this page here. And here we have a pocket. Picture, or you can put paper there and write. And then I added this pretty gold trim, and you could journal in there. It's like a little book. Here's some coffee dyed paper here, and I added a little tuck here, and this pretty little colors, orange and yellow fibers, with a little tag there. Here's some lemons from a book page. On this side I added paper, and it says Wayfaring Stranger. And on here, here's part of the envelope, and I added more beautiful trim here. And then I added a feather, pretty blue feather. Tucks in here. On this page there's feathers. So I thought I'd tuck a feather in there. See the feathers here, and then I added a feather right here. And I have some torn edges on the papers. There's my Made to Look Vintage tape and my coffee dye paper here. I added one of these playing cards. This was a fabric covered index card that I received from Marcy Greeter's Call Shop, and that turned out perfect here. This was an envelope, and I covered it with paper and then put her index card, which fit perfect here, and then added a label. And then also it's a pocket. And then the side I had printed the envelope, added a label, a stamp, a little lace, and then some beautiful trim. I thought it went well with this page with the carpet. Got some feather washi trim there, some more little washi trim there. And here is a lace flip. Thought this was so pretty, that paper, and I added a little trim here and a little resin flat back. And here we have a feather. Look at this beautiful blue and purple shiny paper. This flips up. And I have some Embrace the Journey, Be Strong, match perfectly with the paper, that washi. And this flips up. And I also added trim here to the underside. And then also this is a pocket. So something could be put there too. And then this was an envelope, and I did a stencil there. Added these really pretty sequins. This label, and it says Dream. It's in gold. And this castle. Over here is this beautiful trim, and I had some gold washi tape there. Here we have a playing card. It looks like a rug. We have a journal card, and this can be placed for a picture. And I have a gold foil paper doily. And then we have a little fabric and lace, or fabric in this kind of like fibery trim there, and some sequins. Then we have on this side, we have a little tuck, and you can just see the edge of the gold there. It's real pretty shiny paper. We have writing. And then we have this. I added the stamp, the label, added it onto this little card. You could add a picture or add paper for writing, your choice. And then here we have a pretty image there. Book page. There's that beautiful rug there. And I added a tuck here. This is like a little faux postcard, and I added the stamp. And I put lines on the back for journaling. Coffee dyed paper here. The little texture. And this is a digital page. And I had a little torn pocket here, so I added some of this paper here and here. It says, every bird that flies has the thread of the infinite in its claws. And then this was an envelope here. Added this pretty trim and this little card. And then also, this has some digital paper in it. It was a purple envelope, so I thought it went well with this page. Added more of that same paper here, just a little trim here, music page. It's a beautiful image of that lady. And this trim here, really pretty, and then it has a little charm. Isn't that a pretty ruffle? And then at the top, there's a tag, big tag, and I cut out a circle, and then I added this flower that went with it and added the fibers. So that went well in there. Big tag. And then it just, circle goes over that right there to fit in there. Let's see, and this page is beautiful fruits from a book page. We have a little bit of coffee dyed. Added these orange little butterflies here to bring out the orange in this, like iris, I believe. That's an iris that flips up, and it's also a pocket. We have this tag and this one. Isn't that a cool image? There's a butterfly there, and this one here. We have a little, look at this sparkly paper. We have a little tag that goes into this envelope here. Added this pretty beaded, like India trim, and then I added a little gold here for a tab. And then on this page, I got this from Marcy, and I just altered it a little bit. I added some sequins, and then it had more of a red here, so I just added this to bring in more of the colors that are in the page. So it has, you know, a couple flips. And this here flips out, so you could journal, and I just added some fun little washi tape that goes with this. Here's some avocado dyed paper. And then here we have a belly band. And I added some of this beautiful fabric with a wood button and some of this pretty eyelash trim. We have a couple tags. Let's see the wood button there. And on this side, this is brought out round, added more little sparkly fabric trim. And then on this side, another little belly band, and I added some fabric in this fun trim. And here's the vintage postcard that I have in this one. It's got gold and pansies. Isn't that beautiful? 1910, I believe. We have a paper bag here with some violets to go with the violets here. And we have some more paper here. It says, "It is a risk to love. What if it doesn't work out? Ah, but what if it does?" I added some paper here to the edge. It was an envelope. And on this side, I have some of this gray pleated trim. It was a window envelope, and then I added a guest check. That was coffee dyed. Got music paper, added some tape, this gold tab, and a little tape here. Strengthen it a bit. Added some paper trim here. That's stationery. That's part of that book page. And then on here I have a really pretty belly band here. And then I added some different fabrics here to make a flower. And a little gem there. And then we have a tag with a wagon, gypsy wagon, some pretty trim here. And then on this side you have this pretty ruffle. And there it is on this side, and I just stitched the ruffle and added eyelash trim to it. And then here's the back of it. So thanks for watching. This is Gypsy Journal number 3. This is listed in my Etsy, Pen to Paper by Pam. So I have 3 Gypsy journals listed now. Thanks so much for watching, and I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.